what's happening in the Norwich northeast property market. If you're a homeowner in Sprowston, Old Catton or Thorpe St Andrew, the market right now is best described as balanced, and that's not a bad thing. We're no longer in the frenzy of the post-pandemic boom, but equally we're not seeing a slowdown that should worry sellers. Instead, we're in a more measured, steady market where sensible pricing and good presentation are what really makes the difference. One of the biggest shifts this spring has been the increase in new listings. More homeowners are deciding to move, which means buyers have more choice in practical terms. This creates more competition between sellers. If you're thinking of selling, this is important. Buyers aren't rushing into decisions anymore. They're comparing properties, they're viewing multiple homes, and negotiating more confidently. That said, demand is still there. Sales levels are holding steady and homes are actually selling slightly faster than they were just a month ago. This tells us that serious buyers are still active. They're just being more selective. Pricing is where things get interesting. We've seen modest growth in both asking prices and achieved sale prices over the past year. However, over a third of properties are still reducing their price before finding a buyer. What this means locally is simple. The market will reward realism, not optimism. Homes that launch at the right price are attracting strong interest and selling within a reasonable time frame. Those that start too high are sitting longer and often end up chasing the market down. In terms of timing, the average sale is taking just over 7 weeks. That's a healthy pace, not rushed, but not slow either. For homeowners thinking of selling, the key question is no longer, is it a good market, but how do I position my home within it? Right now, success comes down to 3 things. Accurate pricing from day one, strong marketing, so photos and floor plans, presentation, a clear strategy to attract early interest. If you get those right, buyers are still out there and ready to move. If you don't, you risk becoming one of the many listings that need a price reduction later. The good news is that confidence is steady. Buyers haven't disappeared. They've just become more considerate. So if you're thinking of making a move this year, the opportunity is absolutely there. It just requires a slight smarter approach than in previous years. So if you're thinking of selling, give me a call. Let's discuss your options. Chat soon.